Good morning, Jam Fam. Welcome back to our channel and check out this magnificent view of the Fantasy Springs Hotel parking lot. We're so excited because today we're heading into Tokyo Disneyland for the very first time. Oh, and quick correction from our last vlog. I was lamenting the fact that our room didn't have a coffee maker, but it turns out they've got us covered. Check out these fancy little instant drip coffees. Not that we're coffee snobs or anything, but honestly, they're actually pretty good. All right, enough chit chat. Time to get on with the day. Let's go. Such epic music to accompany our day 2 here in Tokyo Disneyland Resort. We've just checked out of Fantasy Springs Hotel super early, but we're gonna head on over via the monorail to Disneyland. This is gonna be our first time in Disneyland, so we're super excited. Checkout was extremely easy. We were able to get our luggages and everything, the checkout procedures done right on the room TV, which is really convenient. When we went downstairs, dropped off our keys, the luggages were already in the system, so we're ready to go. And incidentally, you can also do it on your mobile phone. There's a little QR code you can scan. Essentially, that's the same exact thing. So tonight, we're going to be staying at the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. So one of the resort perks is that they will transfer your luggage in between the hotels for free. So that's really convenient, definitely taking advantage of that. So off to the monorail we go and into Disneyland. Just finished bag check, and of course I have my big old backpack in today, so definitely got stopped. No one, the security here, the staff is so polite. They're just, it's a very nice, refreshing experience for sure. But Mike didn't get stopped at security, and he
also had the happy entry ticket, so I had to wait. I almost left her behind, but I waited.
But yes, so happy entry is a resort guest perk privilege. But I guess it's you can't have it the day of for check-in. It's actually the next day. So because we stayed at the I kept on saying Final Fantasy Springs Hotel, we were able to get the happy entry. It's about before
15.
Yeah, I guess it's fine. It's like 15 minutes to 15 minutes because, as we know, with the passes, you gotta get in there and start your picking.
That's what she's gonna be doing for the first 15 minutes. Is just rolling through the passes. So we're gonna get situated, try and figure out whose ticket is who, and then we'll do a little thing when they get ready to open the park, because I'm sure there'll be a little thing.
All right, there it is.
Yeah, they got their rainy day outfits. Cool.
So park entry was really hectic. We had to give up our happy entry card just in case, you know, it gets doctored or whatever. We didn't even have time to take pictures or anything. Stop by and take a picture of the castle. We were on our phone trying to book passes.
While we're going to Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way. So it looks like everybody's over here by Beauty and the Beast, which is...
I'm starting to see added value of the vacation packages.
Yeah.
Those are being
My
more
gosh.
desirable.
Wow, that is like crazy. But I lucked out. I actually got a show request as a lottery, so go me. All right, we're off to Beauty and the Beast. Stand by is 20 minutes. Resort guest, unlike in other parts, they get about 15 minutes ahead of time. So cool.
you see the couch?
Yeah, the dog, the little... This is giving me Enchanted Tales with Belle vibes, but way much grander. Holy cow. I mean, you're in the... Mrs. Potts! Oh, wow.
That's a sleeping.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is what Be Our Guest wants to be. Okay, Editor Jin here. So here we are inside the grand lobby of Beast's castle, waiting for the story to begin. This room is absolutely stunning. A sweeping staircase, tall balconies, and details so rich it feels like you've walked straight into the movie. Up above, a stained glass window lays out the backstory, how the selfish prince was cursed and transformed into a beast, along with everyone in his castle. The narration is entirely in Japanese, but honestly, that's not a problem. If you've seen the film, you know exactly what's going on. The visuals carry the story beautifully and works just as well without translation. Now, some attractions at Tokyo Disney rely heavily on dialogue, like Tower of Terror or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which we covered in our last video from Disney Sea, but this isn't one of them. Beauty and the Beast is such a universal story that the language barrier hardly matters. At most, you're missing maybe 5% of the experience, and the incredible atmosphere more than makes up for it.
どなたかいらっしゃる。こんにちは。あなた誰なの？この城の主人だ。顔を見せて。私たちが待ち望んでいた女の子かもしれないんです。
Oh, you're in like a big teacup or something. They look like...
They are.
Yeah.
We're a little bit impressed right now.
They did a really good job.
Wow.
The castle feels really good.
I'm starting to think if we had come here yesterday, but then we did, that was our little figure out the path situation.
We would have totally screwed everything up.
That is true. That is true. Actually, yesterday could crawl, so today can run. The ride vehicles are trackless and they're teacups.
They're huge.
They are amazing. Wow. Okay. Color me impressed. Editor Jin here again. Let's take a full ride through Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast. The first scene drops us right into the middle of the dining room with Belle and Lumiere for Be Our Guest. Arguably the most memorable and definitely the most high energy song from the movie. Just like in the film, Belle is seated at the end of a long banquet table while the dishes, silverware, and serving carts come alive all around her. Over the course of the song, the table itself transforms and evolves in sync with the music. This is where the trackless ride system really shines. Your teacup spins, sways, and even dances with the music, constantly shifting your perspective so you're never looking at the same thing for too long. It's a clever way to keep you engaged since Belle isn't actually doing much in this scene. Still, it feels exactly like being dropped into the movie's big showstopper, and it's a fantastic opening number. From the dining room, we transition outdoors into a snowy landscape where Belle, Beast, and Philippe appear. Belle and Beast perform something there. Beast watches from the castle balcony above while we glide through the frozen pond. The conceit here is that our teacups are now skating across the ice, weaving and sliding gracefully between the characters. I really like this scene. The atmosphere is cozy, and the trackless system nails the skating effect. That said, it does go on a little long, and there's not quite enough visual variety to match the full length of the song. A bit more scenery, like a snow-covered tree, or more additional movement could have broken things up and made it even stronger. Still, it beautifully captures Belle and Beast's growing bond. Of course, things take a dramatic turn as we enter the conflict. The mob arrives to storm Beast's castle, and the ride does a great job building tension here. You hear pounding on the gates, see shadows and movement through the windows, and then come face to face with Beast in peril. The staging makes excellent use of the space. It feels chaotic and threatening without overwhelming the riders. And then comes the moment. Beast's transformation. This jaw-dropping effect was designed by none other than Imagineer Daniel Joseph. Fun fact, I actually had the pleasure of meeting him in person at last year's C23. Ever since, Mike and I have been dying to see the scene with our own eyes. And let me tell you, even after knowing who created it, seeing Beast morph into the prince right in front of us was absolutely mind-blowing. It's Disney magic at its best. Naturally, the story concludes with the grand ballroom scene. This is another massive show space, but it feels like the perfect payoff. The chandeliers glitter, the music swells, and Belle and the prince waltz in the center of the room. Around them, Mrs. Potts, Chip, Lumiere, Cogsworth, and even Feather Duster appear in their restored human forms. Video really doesn't do this room justice. There's just so much visual details to take in. From the ornate walls and the chandeliers to the characters surrounding the dance floor, it's a finale that holds your attention all the way through and leaves you with that unmistakable Disney wow moment. Overall, Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast blends trackless technology, cutting-edge animatronics, and classic storytelling into one of the most spectacular attractions at Tokyo Disneyland. It's not just a ride, it's like stepping into the movie itself. It turns out the 15 minutes of happy entry really made a huge difference. That ride right now is now 90 minutes. We just got off the ride. I think I got a little teary-eyed. That is, I mean, I'm so glad we didn't have it spoiled or anything like that. Now it's pretty rainy, and we're at the shop. Ooh! Finally, I think I see spare jerseys. We have more ears back here. I do enjoy those cute little Marie ears. Yesterday we were able to meet Marie, so she's quite adorable. Oh, these are kind of cute. But today's kind of rainy, so I don't know if we... Ooh, wait a minute. Are these shoulder magnets? No, they're just little clipper things. Yeah, they're just a little bit different. But if you want to get a little footstool, you can do that. And, oh, cushions. That's kind of clever, actually. Wow. It's starting to rain, and we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do in the gift shop. But Mike and I were kind of like, so we have Big Thunder Mountain booked for the 40th Fast Pass. Anyways, Mike's trying to order food at Gaston's Tavern, essentially the very similar to the one in Magic Kingdom. We got 1 croquet monsieur and 2 coffees. Mike's Japanese has been really, really helpful because I'm as good as useless right now. Anyways, so yeah, we are at Gaston's Tavern. Just, trying to grab something to eat before it gets too crowded. If yesterday was any indication, I think it's today's a little bit rainier, so hopefully not as bad. Anyway, we're gonna eat something. They were just asking if I needed milk. No, I like my coffee black. And then yeah, let's gonna go sit down and let's have something to eat and let's see what happens next because we don't have a plan and sometimes those are the best days. Oh, yeah, this is very similar to Gaston's Tavern everywhere. And there's a big old chair. I don't think you can sit in Gaston's chair. Okay. It's a nice little photo op.
Okay, Editor Jin here. It was pouring when we hit Big Thunder Mountain, so not much filming. Luckily, the 40th anniversary pass saved us from waiting in the rain. Compared to the OG Disneyland, this one's basically Magic Kingdom's sibling. Similar layout and feel, but with Monumental Valley rock work instead of Bryce Canyon, which gives it a whole different vibe.
Finished Big Thunder. It's a similar but different ride, I think, but it was a lot of fun. Right now, Haunted Mansion is only 13 minutes. That's a walk on. Yay! Yeah, I think this is almost like an identical version to Magic Kingdom. Yep. Yes, maybe it's because it's raining, but this is way more chill than Disney Sea. Yesterday was absolutely insane. As we were standing in line this morning at the gate, and some other guests were saying how yesterday was just got totally interrupted. Apparently raincoats are a no-no on Haunted Mansion, so gotta take it off. Anyways, like I was mentioning this morning, my gosh, the guests were just saying how Tokyo Disneyland is insane. But let's check out Haunted Mansion. Yep, this looks like it's absolutely identical. Sliders. This is new.
ような暑さになったり嬉しいぐらいすぎにでした。
Wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rap on a table, it's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
君たちの心が通じたらしい。一族がよみがえり舞踏会の準備を始めたようだ。私も楽しんでいますが、君たちとはまたお会いしましょう。
Jump scares are pretty good.
Be sure to bring your death certificate.
脱馬好きの亡霊がまた邪魔をしたようだな。諸君はそのまま座っていてほしい。すぐに動き始めるから。
We've been dying to have you. Hurry back. Hurry back.
Haunted Mansion done. That was almost identical to the version in Magic Kingdom. I think there's no Hatbox Ghost, and some of the sceneries may have changed a little bit. And I mean, they just recently updated the ride in Disneyland, but I enjoy the little heartbeat ride myself. Anyways, we are off to.
You also got jump scared like 3 times
that's
by-
true. That's true. They did a good job with the jump scares. I think it's more effective here. But in Tokyo Disneyland, you must have vending machines, and they've got them all over the park. We just saw them walking out of Frontierland, and now we have a big old tea kettle. So what do we got? We got Coke Zero, Coke, and water, and some tea and matcha. How much are they?
Quick pay IC cards, I think.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if you can pay.
I don't see Suica card. And there's. So yeah, the back of the castle is sort of identical. They have the carousel. They have Mickey's PhilharMagic to the side, and Teacup is right next to the carousel, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. And then Small World. So like all the older dark rides are kind of scrunched together. All right. But they've recently updated Small World to include a little Groot. I mean, you know me, I like the version in Disneyland, the OG, way better. One, they've got the beautiful facade, which this version does have, but it's also got the little characters. But, you know, people are like, you know, introducing IP in this ride, and you know, there's kind of a controversial thing. But here they've got Groot now, so there it is, and there's Groot. It's a 10-minute wait. All right, let's do this. Hi, Groot.
You have boarded your boat. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms,
Okay, they have a little
feet,
ticket
and legs
booth. That's kinda
inside
cute.
during the cruise. Please watch young travelers, and there's to be no flash photography. Thank you, and bon voyage.
欢迎来到小小世界交通中心。为了您的安全，旅途中请不要站起来。
Guess this is the Small World Ticketing and Transportation Center.
请看好您同行的。
one does have the little characters from our beloved animation. We got Cinderella and Prince Charming. There's actually a couple of new ones. There's Hercules and Pegasus. And Groot was sprinkled here and there with his adventure friends. So really enjoyed that. And the soundtrack, they ingested a little bit more like modern sounds, like electric guitar and stuff like that. So that was a really pleasant rendition to Small World. So I actually really enjoyed that. Next up, we're gonna go grab something to eat. Yep, Mike was able to mobile order something here yesterday. Again, like if you want to eat, good luck in Disney Sea. But here, way more chill. And we were able to pretty much walk onto Haunted Mansion and walk onto Small World. This, I mean, yeah, 15 minutes of happy entry plus kind of a lighter day. We were able to get a lot done in just the first couple of hours. And now we are in Toontown. This is definitely giving me the OG vibe of Toontown and Disneyland before the refurbishment. And so I think we ordered some things from Huey, Louie, and Dewey Cafe. Kind of like Daisy's Cafe, I want to say. So just grabbing some things small. I think Mickey and Minnie are meeting here. And then there's also Roger Rabbit. The other things are kind of similar. So again, this is like pretty trippy. Things are similar, but definitely different. So here's Huey, Louie, and Dewey's Good Time Cafe. Okay, well, it's perfect timing because it's starting to rain pretty hard, and I think we're gonna sit down and have a snack. The Toontown City Hall is typically my favorite place to enjoy a little bit of reprieve in Disneyland OG, but here it doesn't look like there's a lot of covered seating, so we're slightly SOL. But let's check out the cute food. I mean, Donald is the king right now here in Disneyland Tokyo. But wow, how cute is that? We got a lot of rubber duckies. And yeah, this is like the omelet cake. Interesting. Custard and pineapple. I guess this is like the specialty quack ceremonial celebratory desserts and snacks. Pretty cute, huh? Mike loves Huey, Louie, and Dewey, but finally, we were able to get some themed character foods. Check this out. Do we have like Donald's?
Yes, it's a little Donald.
The little Donald. Oh my gosh. We have a pineapple cake. I think this is supposed to be Dewey, Louie, and Huey, or it's supposed to be Donald. I think there's a bow tie.
I don't know.
That is really weird. That is cute.
I just got it because it looked good.
It looks cute. It's like a cake. And
so
then
that is the omelet cake.
Omelet cake. That's right. Oh, and then the Mickey Go Bun. Ah, my favorite. And then, what do we have over here?
It should be a Mickey pizza.
It's a Mickey pizza. Oh, that actually looks like legit. Not like...
Yep. So.
Okay. It's like Donald swimming in a pond. I love that. That's so cute.
What's the Donald, right?
Yeah, that's a Donald. This bun is cute. All right. Mike's getting, that's like a burrito cake or a quesadilla cake.
It's an omelet cake.
Omelet, there you go.
So it looks like an omelet, but I'm
It
sure
does look like
sweet.
It's very sweet. It's pineapple. All right. Here goes nothing.
Oh, wow.
Is it good?
That's
Is it really
good.
sweet?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm getting blue frosting over here.
Ooh.
It's got like chocolate and...
That looks like a hot dog.
really good.
I am eyeing that pizza. I think I'm gonna go with savory first. I can't wait to dig into this Mickey-shaped pizza. I don't know. I think I have to be an ear biter in this. You know what? We're gonna have to take off one ear because I think it's pretty soft and there's pesto and some tomato sauce. Ooh, stringy cheese. Definitely your Disneyland chewy, doughy pizza, but the flavoring is quite good. So, fresh out of the oven. It's more like bready than pizza for sure, but it's good. It's actually quite good. I enjoy it.
So it looks like ham and egg.
Ham and egg? I caved because I was, ooh, that is like a chicken and egg. Ooh. I am a big fan of Mickey's gloves for some reason.
That is really good.
Is that good?
No.
Is that grilled chicken?
It's a teriyaki chicken.
Ooh.
No.
All right, I'm gonna have to
You
take.
should try a bite of
I
that.
definitely will. That looks. I see Rennie egg yolk. Oh, this is like the oyakodon, but it's oyako bun.
Not quite, but go.
Actually, ooh, is that like a Jello cake? That looks Jello-y to me. It's like a parfait almost.
It's really light.
Is that?
Yep. You have to get the full Donald experience.
Huey, Louie, and Dewey. That was really good. I was pleasantly surprised. So now, since it's raining, we got our rain gear on. Might as well ride Splash Mountain, the only Splash Mountain that is left in the world. We're very excited. Magic Kingdom and Disneyland, they've both turned into Tiana's Value Adventure. Disneyland Paris, I think they're gonna make one. That's the Lion King ride. I figure that's gonna be something similar to Splash Mountain, but I miss my Splash, so we're gonna do it. But yeah, we got today is the best, most best time to do it because it's raining outside anyways. So I got my rain shoes on, I got my raincoats on, I got double raincoats on. So hopefully we won't have a repeat of what happened in Disneyland last time because that was a disaster. Oh, can you hear that? That's so cool. In honor of Groot in Small World, they just played the Marvel theme. That gives you a little bit of Taste of Adventures Campus here at Small World. So that was great. Okay, we got teacups, and then I'm not sure, that's a restaurant. Okay, so Queen of Hearts.
A little bit more like expensive.
Oh, so it's more like
a little bit more upscale.
Like a table service?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's see. So this is a banquet hall. Let's see, what have we got? Okay, like kind of themed foods. All right, okay. The theming though looks pretty cool inside. We got little card soldiers and things of that nature. Okay, it's perfectly appropriately themed to the queen herself, and it's right by teacups. So I guess that makes sense. So now we are off to Splash Mountain. Oh, we have Dumbo over there. Dumbo's only a single Dumbo, no double Dumbo. Haunted Mansion. I guess just because we're so used to it, the what is it? The spoke, the center and spoke.
Hub and
spoke.
No, we've just been walking around.
Yeah. No, it just makes way more sense to me because Disney Sea. I had no idea where I was yesterday.
It was also crazy.
Oh, Haunted is only 15 minutes, so it's 2 minutes. And we have also the Disneyland Railroad over there, and the Mark Twain. That looks almost like
Critter Country. Or...
Critter Country is Splash Mountain.
Okay.
There he is, Brer Rabbit. Hi, Brer Rabbit. We miss you so much. It's a 20-minute wait. That's nothing.
If you mind, please just go your hands and arms inside.
がね、近いうちにずるぎつねとドジグマはウサギどもを捕まえるよ。まあよく
The universal screen.
Take a small word for a while, and you'll find yours. We know ho ho. Honey and rainbows on our way. Take that frown, turn it upside down, and soon you'll find you're here to stay. Every place a laughing place to go ho ho. Here we celebrate.
笑ってるだろ。ライド君みたいな受けてくるよ。
Splash Mountain was great. It wasn't very splashy for sure. I think Mike was saying how the boats are designed to like ride over the wave instead of having it crush you like the one in Disneyland in Anaheim does, which, you know, zippity-doo-dah. I missed that song. Yeah, it's a really classic ride. So I don't know what they're going to do with it. Maybe they'll leave it around for a little while. Maybe they may retheme it. Who knows? But got to ride it. So always a classic. So today I got lucky with one of those like entry request passes. So passes, and was able to grab one. And we have about 30 minutes until showtime to check in. So we're heading over to the Mickey Magic Storybook or something like that. I feel like it's the same show that we saw in Shanghai or something, or pretty similar, where it's like the Mickeys jumping into the storybook trying to rescue a certain someone. But we'll see. Obviously, if it's the same show, it would be helpful because this one was likely going to be in Japanese, which I probably have absolutely no idea what's going on. So, yeah. So we're off to the little show. Got out of Mickey's magical musical world or something like that. I'm glad I got that little lottery for the entry request. It's a really, really cute show. It's different. It's different from the one in Shanghai. I think the story is similar in that something is missing from like a music box or something, and then they were trying to find different characters to fill the void. And then obviously, you know, chaos ensued. There were characters left and right. We saw a bunch of characters. They sang their, you know, musical numbers, and then the set design and the lighting and everything together. It was really clever. So they had one scene where they had Eric and Ursula. Oh, there's Baymax. Ursula, and then they had the cast members around Ursula with huge tentacles, and it really kind of gave you a sense of scale for how big Ursula was, but her sort of upper torso is projected onto a sail. But anyways, no photography or videography, so you just have to take my word for it. But it was really, really good. Got to see lots of characters, and then at the end, happy ending. The Fab Four, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, they got together and made harmony, and so they were the ones. They were the ones that were missing from their little storybook music. So Mike was saying the whole thing was pretty much in Japanese, so I really didn't quite understand. Sort of follow the story, but not really. I don't know if I came close to the you know what it was about.
Okay, Editor Jin again. So that wraps up our rainy morning here at Tokyo Disneyland. Even with the weather, we still managed to pack in a ton. And honestly, it feels like the day's only just getting started. But don't go anywhere because there's so much more ahead. We'll be snacking our way through the park, giving you a full tour of our 5-person family room at the iconic Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, hopping on Pirates of the Caribbean in its unchanged classic form, catching a rainy day nighttime parade, and of course, ending it all with fireworks right in front of Cinderella's castle. Thanks so much for watching, Gem Fam. Stay tuned for all the magic to come, and we will see you in our next video.